guys, Steve here, Wilderness 333, and I'm kind of standing out in the middle of another blizzard condition sort of day. We're all under blizzard warnings. I'm sure that I'm kind of inside this shed here, hoping that the wind isn't too much of a howl. But I'm gonna try out some more stuff while it's cold. The wind's really bad. But what I'm gonna do is often while I'm out here just making fires for fun, I'm using my big lighter. And a lighter, they have all sorts of problems. The ferro rod is going to be better in any sort of conditions, but I was wondering if I could create the perfect condition still. I'm going to use a cotton ball with Vaseline and some wood cut up. Can I get a fire going with just a big lighter, or is it going to be impossible? So I'm testing out the big lighter in cold, yucky conditions. So I'm going to get some firewood ready, and I'm going to try that. So we'll see what happens. See if it's even worth putting on here. I guess you know if you're watching it, but let's give it a try. It's cold and it's windy. I'll probably kill the sound. It's going to be howly. Alright, so come along with me. Alright guys, I've got my fire all ready. I've prepped some feather sticks out here. I'm not looking to build a huge thing, just seeing if I can get a cotton ball lit that's soaked with Vaseline with the lighter. Nothing's coming easy out here. It's crazy cold. This wind is cutting through me. My eyes water up when I try to make a feather stick or use that hatchet every time the wind hits it, and it's just real interesting to see kind of the effects of this blizzard conditions. So, just to clarify, I'd never be depending on this lighter. I just want to try to see how the lighter does against the wind. Can I even get something as easy to light as a cotton ball lit and get a fire off it? Or would I have to transfer it to a ferro rod? I'd always have one. Again, don't count on the lighter. But it's been in my pocket this whole time I've been out, so it's cold like I am. Let's see if it works. Alright, I've got my cotton ball all spread out there. Let's see what happens. Got the little big lighter. Let's give it a shot. Between you and me, I think it's going to work. Let's see what happens. Oh, there you go. All right, that worked. Using the lighter, I got enough to just, I mean, if your tender maybe is good enough, if you've got an accelerant in there, the lighter worked. Honestly, I wasn't real sure it would. At the end there, I thought it might, but I kind of expected that to bust out the ferro rod, but I've got a sustainable fire. So if that thing is warm enough now, I'm going to try a second test here. I'm just going to leave this sitting out. I'm going to leave it sitting out here in the wind for a few minutes. Look at that. I'm going to leave it out here for a few minutes and see if I can, if the cold affects it, it's got a little bit of snow in it, see if I can still do it. Alright, testing again the big lighter. Okay, these have been sitting out here about 25-30 minutes. They've been getting snowed on. I actually threw another one out, a little cheaper brand, just to try it. See if they'll even light. They're still throwing a spark. Huh. Well, let's see if I can light this cotton ball. I couldn't really get a flame. That's really been my concern, is this wind, so let's try it. Whoa. There you go, I got it. This thing's even been a little wet. I have found well, that one's still lit too, even a cheap one. So there you go. Okay, I'm back inside for a final analysis on the big lighter. I was actually pretty excited that that worked. In the past, like I said, when I've been out there and I'm fooling around, when it gets windy, it gets really hard to start stuff. But I'd never actually, just trying to get a flame enough to start a feather stick or some fatwood was really hard, and I don't think it would have worked real well just now, whereas I probably could have got it with a ferro rod. But when you got an accelerant that's as loaded like that Vaseline, and you have a really good accelerant, I think if it's even cold, this thing had been out there for a long time, and even a little wet, I was still able to get enough. Now, I've seen big lighters fail, so you're not going to see me going out there without the ferro rod just to depend on this. But at the same time, to get this out and use it with the cotton ball is going to be a little bit faster. If the chips are down and I need to get it lit fast, it's good to know that the lighter still had some good capacity to it and it worked. So I'm pretty excited about it. Actually, a fun little test that worked. So hope that was helpful. Again, I've seen these fail, but it's good to see sometimes that they work if you have a good enough accelerant. So Bic lighter wins the day on this one. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and we'll catch you again soon.